The name, the Olmsted Center for the Visually Impaired, was because of Elizabeth Olmsted, who was a well-known ophthalmologist. And it was a great name and it served its time. But we've decided that we've moved beyond that name because of the progressive nature of the company and all that we're doing and all the successes that individuals are blind are having. Our new name is VIA. So VIA stands for Visually Impaired Advancement. And that very much represents exactly who we are now, advancing the lives of people who are visually impaired.
I think the technical name for my visual impairment is juvenile macular degeneration. Probably the most important thing that they've done is open my world up. Suddenly my world kind of went a little black. And when I came to VIA, like now, today as I stand here, I feel like life is a blank sheet of paper for me. There's nothing that I can't do. There's no place I can't go. I just have to find a different way to do it.
We show people a pathway forward. We guide them through challenges that they're facing, and in the process we give them the tools and the confidence to overcome those challenges, for them to obtain the independence that they strive to have in work, in play, in fun, really in anything in their lives. And it's absolutely amazing just how capable people can be with the technologies that are now available. People can work and perform all the same jobs that they used to perform. They just do it differently.
I started to lose my vision at about 9 months old. So my parents, not having anybody in the family that had any type of disability, physical, developmental, anything like that, just weren't really sure what to do. What were the next steps? That's where my parents really started to find out that, hey, there is an agency that would support our son all the way from childhood, early childhood even, all the way up through adulthood and into retirement.
VIA provides vision rehabilitation services and educational services. A lot of people don't understand what vision rehabilitation is. It is an array of services that helps maximize function, safety, independence, and quality of life, whether it's in the workplace, in school, or at home. So each person, services are customized based on what their personal goals are. If somebody is looking to just remain as independent as they can at home, it could be communication skills, it could be training to return to work or stay at work. That's also important too.
When patients come to VIA, they're hopefully getting an experience that helps them to regain a lot of the vision function that they've been having difficulty with. A lot of the folks who come to see us at VIA have been having difficulties with so many things that change once their vision changes. A vision change can affect every part of a person's life, from the time they get up in the morning till the time they go to bed at night. At VIA, what our job is to find solutions for all those problems that people are starting to experience. It's brand new territory for folks who've suddenly lost their vision, and a lot of people are looking for a way to navigate through those difficult times. And at VIA, we're going to try and give them options to function at a higher level.
The vocational skills training programs have been part of VIA for 20 years, working with people who are seeking skills to become employed or to return to employment. Blind and visually impaired are what's termed an underutilized population for workforce, and we wanted to make sure that we aligned our courses with what the demand was out there for employers. It's an important decision that you're making when you're talking about vocational skills training. It really depends on the goal that you're looking for. Everybody's story is different. So some people may be returning to the workforce after years and maybe experiencing vision loss. Other people may be starting out for the first time.
Now at the education arm, I'm a teacher of basic business math. I teach our students the ins and outs of budgeting and workplace terminology, the benefits and insurance and things like that, and how that can apply directly to graduation, because the goal of the education arm of our agency is to find employment for anybody that comes through the program.
We also are an employer of individuals who are blind in a number of different professions.
I've worked at the center for 11 years in the manufacturing department. In manufacturing, we sew textiles, we pack gloves, we do kitting, we do sorting. Nationally, the unemployment rate for people who are blind is about 85%. 75% of our direct labor is blind or legally blind. So if it wasn't for us and our sister agencies and agencies like us, it'd be very hard for people to find employment. Not only do they work here, but we're an incubator for people. So we do on-the-job training and internships.
I've been here about 2.5, almost 3 years, and it's a great thing to be here, to be honest. I needed something to get me going again, and this actually made me feel like I've had a purpose to come and do something every day.
Honestly, it's more, because I'm young, it's like more of an independence thing, like, building different skills of, everyday life.
And it's very gratifying when you find someone who otherwise was unemployed or unemployable, and they learn new skills every day, and they learn to sew, or they learn to sort, or they learn to package or do some assembly work. It's very, very gratifying for me, as well as for them and for their families.
And then we run a full-service contact center, which allows individuals to have market-competitive jobs in health and human service careers, in sales.
The contact center is very important to individuals who are blind or have visual impairment. We have all of the technology that they can use, but also the problem-solving skills that they use in their day-to-day life help them when talking to callers and connecting them to services. With our remote capability, it's crucial because transportation is such an issue with individuals. Also, they don't have the same opportunities with other businesses as they do here. It's helpful to where they don't have to get up and schedule paratransit and take a 2-hour ride to work and a 2-hour ride home. They can get up, hop on the computer, and perform their duties, provide for their family.
We run a program called Ready, and it really is focused on children and their families. And for many children, it's the first time that they get to interact with other blind children, and for the parents, it may be the first time that those parents have the opportunity to talk with other parents of blind children. And the focus of that program is just to get the kids active, doing things that other sighted kids do.
The READY program is for youth, and we define that very broadly because the point of the program is to bring families out to activities in the community and provide the supports needed to make those activities accessible. Whether that's educating the community, whether that's providing education and guidance to families on how to access these activities. And the problem is the barriers that exist for our particular students. For the students who are blind and visually impaired and their families, they don't feel as free to just step up and go do something in the community.
Working for VIA is a pleasure because every day you come to work and you get to see just how powerful the human being is, and you see people overcome challenges, and it just reminds you every day what's really important in life. And it just shows you, if you just give people an opportunity, give them the tools and the confidence, it's amazing what they can overcome.